Hey everybody, welcome.
Hello.
Welcome back. I've been excited for you to play this part for a long time.
We still don't have our other green lights
I turn them off for you because it puts a big reflection right here when they're on.
Oh, that never...
I'm trying to let your eyes
that
feel
never
better.
bothered me before.
It bothers me.
Okay, so you turned it off.
Well,
for
they've been
you.
off before. They've been off this whole time. Oh my goodness. How's everyone doing?
It's been an exciting time.
Sure has. A couple people asking, what happened on Instagram? I don't think we fully know.
Oh, jeez. We have no idea what happened. I got a notification one morning that just said, your account's disabled. You have 24 hours to prove that you're you. And so I did what they asked, and after 24 hours, they were like, nah, it's disabled permanently. And so I called in a few favors, and eventually it got sorted out, but I still don't know why.
You know what you did?
It happened.
You caused a ruckus.
I didn't, though.
No, you caused a ruckus on Instagram or on Twitter.
Oh, because of it. Yes,
yeah,
I call it.
So that people.
My ruckus, I think, is what eventually got us back on, because it's so hard to do anything customer service wise on Instagram, because there's no customer service. It's just forums. And did this answer your question? No, it didn't.
And I went to a bachelor party.
Alex was gone the whole weekend.
Molly handled all of that. Thank you so much for doing that.
Well, I am the social media manager.
You are. But you did a great job.
Doesn't sound good.
Oh.
This place won't hold long.
Anyways, we're back. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. I think maybe it was because there's a word within our username that might be frowned upon, but I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. I kept telling myself...
It's not an After Dark stream, but our username does technically contain the word sex.
Yeah.
So that's our running theory.
And, like, if I have to change the name, I will. For right now, it's the same. But if it happens again, I'll change the name. I just hate that they still won't tell me why it happened in the first place. Just that it was a mistake. Ooh, what happened here?
Well, man got stuck.
But yeah.
Molly's the MVP here while Alex was partying. That is accurate. I was the meme of,
Well.
I was the meme of Gina from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, like just partying to music while chaos is happening in the background.
Yeah.
That is what you're supposed to do. You just missed the...
Okay.
Pilgrim Sanctuary has some new caretakers. That sentry droid could be trouble.
What do I press to go down? Okay.
Reefton, Molly does know what happens at this part.
The stuff with Marin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hilo's trying to drink my water.
During my first playthrough, when I realized what was happening, I yelled at her to come downstairs because I knew she would want to see it.
No. Forgot how to use this controller. Oh,
I love when he lands and he just like, boom, arms out. Oh god, Hilo brought a bone in. Okay.
He's like, you guys have been ignoring me all day. Oops. Oops. Oh boy. See, my brain is fried. I don't even know how to play this game anymore. Poor Hilo. It's in the 90s here. It's 93 degrees out, so like we've been struggling to get him his normal walks and exercise and stuff in.
He got a nice long walk today before it got too hot, but
No! I keep... What button do you press to get back up?
X.
Oh my god.
No!
I'm on the struggle bus so hard today. The Hot Mess Express, if you will. Choo-choo. That's what we need. We need a choo-choo emote.
That's a good idea. For the Hot Mess Express, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I think we have that on POV.
Josh Mansfield, thanks so much. Loved my recent lightsaber videos. You're right, even though you have replicas of other sabers, it still won't compare to making your own, which I still need to do, plus get Ezra's. Yeah, in a video I talked about the connection Jedi have through the Force with their lightsabers and ones that they made themselves when they pick out their own kyber crystals, compared to just using the lightsaber of someone else.
Do I even need to be here?
Yeah, you're doing right. You looked it right where you need to go.
In here?
Yep.
Did I just jump in? Oh. It's one of those.
It's one of those.
I did it! Whee! Oh, that's
Maybe-
probably gonna be loud.
Maybe get that from him.
Hello.
I would do it, but I'm stuck here.
Hello. Can I have that?
Get something quieter for Hilo to chew on.
It's like, no!
Why?
I'm sorry, buddy.
But I was talking about this video and like kyber crystals and stuff, and I brought up the idea that even though the Galaxy's Edge lightsabers aren't the highest quality, there's just still something about having them and like being like, I built that.
Oop. Uh-oh. Ah! They seen me. Goodness.
Ice, thanks for the first super chat of the stream. Hey, how's everything going with you guys? I have a feeling this will be a fun stream. Been looking forward to this part. Let's see how it goes. It's gonna go great. Nice.
Stop shooting at me. You know I'm just gonna deflect it back to you. Dummies.
The crossguard lightsaber has like a stronger deflect that'll send an explosive
cool.
back. Like that. That was cool.
Ah! Ah!
I think this will be a fun one too. If you're able to do the Night Sister stuff in one go, you will have done better than me, because I messed it up
Whoa.
both times.
I was like, where is he coming from? I am on story mode, so.
Yeah, but it's a lot of platforming.
Like, I don't know where they're coming from. Am I supposed to
They're
go
just
down?
around.
What's that?
Josh, thanks for your member comment there. Thanks for being a member for 2 months. To piggyback, could we possibly see your favorite
Oh, no!
of your own personally made sabers? Also, do you have a favorite form? I don't really have a favorite form. I'm also like, I guess I'm just less interested in the forms than I used to be. I feel like I was into that when I started the channel, 2015,
I like the
2016.
crossguard saber. It's a lot stronger.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't go through there, can I?
Not yet, no. So I wouldn't say I have a favorite form. I do love. I know one of them, and see, I don't even remember all the names, but Sorasu maybe. But there's one that is really heavily about deflecting blaster bolts or deflecting attacks, and I do really like that one.
Empire still has no idea what's under their nose.
As for
But they'll
the
find the safe
lightsabers
house
we've
eventually.
built, I think I
Let's
just
keep
have
moving.
one within reach here. Yeah. I don't even know if it'll... Nope, batteries are dead. Just been on display, but
I think
This
I
is-
can go over there right now.
this is the first one I built at Galaxy's Edge. Kind of your classic lightsaber.
Oh. No, I can't.
But I think we've each built two at Galaxy's Edge. Mollie built the Sith one and the High Republic one, and I built this one and like the nature and balance one. And now I can't get this back in. There we go.
I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. Oh.
I need to put
Is this right? Am I going
I need to
up here?
put a button on the stream deck that's like the Dora the Explorer character, the map.
Uh-huh.
Just any time that you should check the map. Like, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map.
Oh no.
No sign of the path safe house yet.
But you're doing great.
No. I'm learning how to save myself from my own mistakes quicker.
Nice.
Ah!
That feels like it would just launch a map. Great job.
I see him, bud.
What is going on over there? What is that?
That's the Trident class ship that's been turned into a drill.
Oh, I hate it.
Dark Car, thanks for the super sticker. Little one-up animated thing.
Thanks, Dark Car. How do I get up on top of this?
You just kind of double jump over it.
Oh. Ooh.
Exactly like that. Sean says, the amount of times I've gasped over the course of watching this playthrough. Just like, be careful.
Oops.
Just going for it. But hey, that's how you'll learn.
What's going on? What in tarnation?
It's just digging around.
Hilo brought his Kong in here.
That's quieter than the phone.
Oh, I gotta
Hi, Hilo. Nathan Roberts, I can't believe I just tuned in for this part. A lot of people excited for this part. I mean, I think it's my favorite part of the game. It is crazy cool. No, you don't leave that alone right now. I'm sorry. It's too loud, Hilo.
No, Cal, please.
No!
Hilo. Ooh, dude. I just walked off the edge of that.
Oh, sorry, I missed this one. Thanks for the super chat. Also, Molly, I think you were the first person I've seen who is stuck with the crossguard this long. Props for that. Way too slow for my taste. I liked the crossguard. I used it a lot in my first playthrough.
Oops. I didn't mean to do that.
I think that's like the first time you've used a skill. Careful, you only have 11 left.
I didn't even know I was using the crossguard until Alex told me, so if that helps you realize that I just use what I have. But I do like deflecting, being stronger, and just the hits in general being stronger.
I do think that my top two are still single and double blade, but I really liked going into boss fights, especially with options. I feel like the first time I beat Ravis, it was with the dual wield. Just trying different stances for different bosses was really fun.
Is that underneath?
Kinda.
Oh, do I have to get in the water?
Ew.
Ew, I don't get wet. Whoop. Camera does not like this.
You
Where am I?
go that way.
How do I dive down?
Circle? Square? I don't know, try different buttons.
There we go.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
Sorry.
What is happening?
Did you see Tom Cruise said that he can hold his breath for 6 minutes?
I did not, but I heard about. In one of, I think it was Mission Impossible 5, he did a stunt where he held his breath for 4 minutes, and then I think he increased it. And after I saw Dead Reckoning the other day, and I'm like, okay, part 2, I can see how there might be a 6-minute sequence where he holds his breath.
I'm not going backwards, am I?
Nope, I don't think so.
Got vertigo from all of that. Gosh.
Like everyone in the chat has just been like, Tom Cruise is crazy. He's a madman.
Yeah. Ha! Get me out of here.
Starting to think we're in the right place. What do you think?
I thought that was a person. I was like, what the heck?
I forgot that was this part.
Okay. A puzzle is afoot.
It's puzzle time. I like that they found a way to do, even though you're not like temple raiding or tomb raiding like you were with this FO, there's still puzzles to be found.
I'm pressing L2.
Yeah, there we go. It's kind of like...
There we go. Can't reach.
A lot of people saying this is a difficult puzzle. I think I stumbled into the right answer. It didn't take me too long. But...
That does not bode well for me.
It is a thinker. But I'll be your BD one whenever you want. But I will wait. So far, you've done everything right. Sean says, it must be a special type of satisfaction for a game dev to watch players ride the struggle bus through a puzzle. I remember back in 2019... I was in one of the Zepho puzzles at like the capture event, the preview event, and I had a dev right behind me just staring at me while I was failing to get a puzzle right.
That's always stressful. Oh my god. No! If I could just pull on the right thing here. Maybe I could do this.
Nice, thanks for another super chat. This
I
puzzle...
can't use the force while I have this in my hands, I guess.
This puzzle is a great example of the design in this game in general. Challenging, but not stupid or ridiculous. The solution is easy to find, it's just pulling off the execution that stumps you.
Nowhere else for me to put this?
No. But again, so far you've done everything right.
For a hint, then.
From me?
Oh. From my lightsaber.
You're done with this side. That's perfect. So you just need to figure out how to get that.
Oh, okay, I see. Go back.
Darth Nicholas, thanks for the next super chat. Did you all have a chance to see the new Mission Impossible movie yet? Very thrilling, adrenaline-pumping experience for me and rivals John Wick. Bullet.
Stop talking. You're... I'm kidding.
The rivals John Wick 4 is the best action movie of the year. I haven't seen John Wick 4 yet, but I did see... I did see Reckoning Part 1.
I did it.
and I liked it a lot. I think I liked Fallout more. Fallout's probably my favorite Mission Impossible movie,
Okay, getting closer.
but 7 was really great.
I don't think I've seen
This
any
is where
Mission
they've been
Impossible
hiding.
movies past the third or
Protected by
fourth
the
one.
Empire. Always on the run. You know what that's like.
Ew, rats.
It's funny, I think I've seen 2 the most. And that's like easily the worst one.
Which one has Halle Berry?
None of them?
Oh, I thought one of them did.
Tandy Newton's in 2. Are you thinking of Die Another Day, the James Bond movie?
Maybe. What's this?
It's
Oh, is that one of the Force
yeah,
tears?
like an echo in the Force, but you should be able to see it.
That's right.
Maybe it comes up in a second.
Oh no!
Easy now. See your Junda sent me.
Master Junda, you used the Force, you're Cal Kestis.
It's time to go. The Empire's closing in.
Yes, which is why this must make it back to Master Junda. These contact codes cannot fall into the hands of the Empire.
Oh no! My new friend!
Just saved him.
Help Marin.
Kyle, he's gone.
Green flames in the chat for Marin.
Take this. Go through quickly. It will protect you. Go. I can't hold this forever. Go.
Where?
She just gave you something that'll let you pass through those.
Okay.
Come on, Kyle. You can do this.
How do I
What
use
are you
it?
waiting for?
Oh.
They couldn't save him.
You died protecting the path.
Should I do this?
Might as well.
Marin's telling me to hurry.
It is our
Naughty Gunner says
make sure
Mission
this
Impossible
doesn't
2
mess.
is criminally underrated. I
get
loved
these
it
codes
as a
to
kid.
see.
I saw it like 3 times in theaters. Looking back on it, it feels very
We got this thing's attention.
disjointed from the rest of them. But I would really love it if they... Chris McQuarrie has done such a great job at pulling like the entire franchise together.
Oh! Ah!
So your jumps and stuff, your jumps and your dash refresh every time you go
was
through one of
close.
those green ones.
Oh, okay. Marin, help. It said R2, right? No, there we go.
That's right. Sometimes the force is a little finicky and you have to be lined up just right.
Gosh.
Ice, thanks for the super chat. And now Cal technically has Night Sister magic. Yes, he does. And I
What'd
love
she give him?
like a little. It's hanging off of either his. It's right there, so it's hanging off of
Oh,
your
okay.
holster. Just a little totem, like a magically imbued item, which is so fantasy. I love it.
Go up, go up, go up. Oh god, this is gonna make me yell obscenities.
That's why everyone's here.
I already forgot what to press. I'm hitting L2.
Hit circle first.
I feel like this controller might be... Oh, okay, I wasn't supposed to.
Just gonna blame the controller, huh?
How do I get up further?
Try to start your jump from higher. And then, like, when you go through...
Oops.
when you go through the gate, just jump again. There, that's good. Closer, closer.
Oh, I just went over it.
Okay, that was chaos, but you made it.
No, I had to start all the way over. God, I hate this. This is giving me, like, Mario level flashbacks.
You did that too well.
Don't tell me that. I don't care about hearing that.
I don't care to hear that. Good. Alright, so you're gonna jump and just try to go that way. Then you'll be able to jump, and after you dash through that, you can jump and dash again.
Just one jump and dash?
So, yeah, you'll dash through, jump, dash, and then jump, dash to the cave.
I don't care for this.
Good. Great. Great.
God. I want to cry.
Chris Chew Tabit, thank you for the super chat. Have you ever seen Netflix's Dark? There's a villain on the show whose storyline parallels Vader's in interesting ways, so ... No, I've never seen or heard of Dark? Maybe I
See your way
have.
back in.
Then let's hurry.
But definitely never seen it.
Where'd you go?
She teleported off somewhere.
Okay.
She's down there.
Oh, that's where I gotta go, I guess. Whee!
This time you're supposed to fall down the hill.
God. Ah! What the fuck? Sorry. Sorry, my eye just started watering a whole bunch. Do I have to use the force to stop that?
No. Just slide around it.
Slide around it.
Yeah, easy.
Cool your jets, man.
I thought that was just gonna land on you.
You should not take Pilgrim's path to Sears base.
There's another route, but there's a lot of patrols.
We can manage. Clever.
Clever.
Oh, Aaron's got it.
Darth Nicholas, thank you for the super chat. I've loved Chris McQuarrie's, no relation to Ralph McQuarrie as far as I know, no, I don't think so, direction of the Mission Impossible series, and would be thrilled if he were given the chance to direct a Star Wars movie. Would that interest you? Yeah, I think he's a great director. I'm 90% sure he did Edge of Tomorrow as well, which I think is phenomenal. I've seen that movie a handful of times, and I really, really liked it. I would use that for sure.
Thanks again for the charm.
You needed it more than me.
But yeah, I would be so happy to see Chris McQuarrie do some of his insane action work in Star Wars.
run wall there?
It's just kind of like to guide you. It's trying to guide your
Oh.
eyes to where you need to look.
I thought it wanted me to run quickly into a
Dive through.
little crevice. Oh my
Careful,
goodness.
There's danger nearby.
Why are
Let's
there
take
so
them
many
down.
of you?
Click both sticks in together. Just for fun.
I forget. There's one way to like throw your saber around like a bank.
Two
Hold
desert
L1
ghosts.
and then hit triangle.
Okay. I almost said like a bangarang. Like a boomerang.
That's my bangarang.
Guard up.
I can't do that again.
Oh no, it's got to recharge. But you can do that.
Oh, but it's the cross guard. It's just the one.
Yeah, the double blade will tornado around. And now your double stick click is back up.
Okay.
D-Train, thank you for the super chat. Are you guys going to Dragon Con? I'm gonna work there. That's awesome. And yes, we are. We go every single year. Sean, are you going to Dragon Con?
Vampire had no idea what they were
We've-
about to find.
We've been going to Dragon Con since 2009, I think.
Ready yourself for combat.
We go with our friends. It's like, even though, you know, we all live in Atlanta, but it's something that we all go down and have a little staycation. And our friend group has a blast every year, and we have a ton of traditions. So, yes, Dragon Con is something we hope to never miss.
I'm sure one year we'll have to skip it for whatever reason, but yeah, we've been going every year pretty strongly.
I hope we
For a
never have
while.
to miss it. I will be very sad if we ever run into that decision, but it's possible.
Dead end.
I mean, one year we did have to leave to go to a
You
funeral,
make a stand?
which sucked, but
Do you trust me?
Of course. What are you up to?
No time to explain. Do you trust me?
Yes.
take me on your magic carpet ride, Marin. Ooh, kisses.
Kissies.
Was that for luck?
No. For me.
Good line, Marin.
Just stupid look on his face. He's such a boy.
Jump through, Cal! No!
He's also a boy who grew up without attachments and with that, like, oh, you gotta dash through this.
Oh, okay. I was just.
Jump through, Cal!
She didn't say.
You're right, she didn't.
The fuck?
Can't believe this!
Believe it! Well done!
So cool.
Oh god.
You are crushing this.
Oh god.
You got this, buddy! No kidding.
Good.
This thing's got
Go. Well done.
Oh, cutscene. Phew.
You ready though?
Nice one, Cal!
Don't think me yet.
Scared. What?
Big fun?
What, you're not?
This is fun, but it's scary. I just know that as soon as I mess this up, I have to start all over again.
I have an idea, but I need an opening.
You see that?
Yes, I'm trying to go forward and I
You
can't.
just dash into it.
Oh.
That was
Then we stand together.
maybe more thrilling than doing it myself. You did it in one try. I did not, both times.
Oh my gosh. Why does this eye keep watering?
One last jump. It's a big one.
Oh, I'm scared.
Right behind you.
She said one last jump. She lied.
That's the coolest freaking
How
stuff.
did you do that?
I love
A
it.
ritual I learned when I returned to Dathomir. It is.
Marin, I need to sit and rest for a whole
okay?
minute.
I need to sit down for an hour. A whole
these cards to
hour.
I feel like I just blacked out and did that. I need to go get a tissue for my eye. Is everyone impressed?
Josh says, we're all so proud of you.
We'll have to tag some of the devs and be like, we had a fun time with this one.
Jordan's here.
Oh,
Oh.
sorry, Hilo. Hi, Jordan. Did I do good? All right, I'll be right back.
Ice says in a super chat, well done, Molly, you did it. And D. Tori says, great job, first try. And Dark Car sent in a super sticker. She's pumping her fists as she's walking away. I don't know where she's going. I think she's going to put eye drops in or something. Oh, that was really fun to watch. That was more stressful than when I did it. Okay, scrolling back up because GeoFlora sent in a super chat. Thank you. Hey guys, in Florida, just saying hey before I go swim at the beach again and get more of a sunburn. Well, don't get more sunburn, Geo. Put on some sunscreen and some aloe. Be careful out there.
Yeah, one of my eyeballs just like, maybe I got makeup in my eye or something, but this eye is just like profusely watering.
Oh.
So I'm shocked that I did that with
You did it half blind
one eye.
with one eye open. You're such a hardcore gamer.
I was just winking at Marin too many times.
Hey, Marin! Like flying around. Marin, look! Matthew Bull, thank you for the super
move.
chat. Guys, I love you so much. Thank you. What do you think about Chris Nolan saying he wouldn't do superheroes again, but said he wouldn't rule out doing a Star Wars? But what period would he be good in? I don't mind him saying he's done with superheroes. He made 3 fantastic Batman movies. Then he was a producer, I think, on Man of Steel.
Christopher Nolan?
Yeah.
Is that-
Let the man make whatever he wants. He makes great movies.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, and a lot of his movies too are really different and original, I feel like, and so I'll happily give him as much room as he needs for creativity if it means, you know, he wants to take a break or stop making movies, then
I
we're
would,
lucky to have gotten what we have gotten so far.
I would definitely be interested in seeing a Star Wars from him. I really like that Batman Begins is so centralized on Batman and his power of fear, which I feel like Nolan would do some interesting things with fear and the dark side and that philosophy
Oh, wait,
and the
did
mythology of it all.
Did I rest when I did that?
No,
Do you have to?
you don't have
like,
to
save?
to like save. No.
Oh.
What period would he be good in? I don't know any of them. I don't know that.
For Star Wars?
Yeah, like I guess what era would you want to see him?
High Republic. Like the Wild Wild West. Would be fun.
I feel like he could handle anything. It just depends on what he would want to say with Star Wars and that mythology.
Does it want me to go down here?
What's the map say?
Oh. I thought it was like straight down. Never mind.
Beefsteak, thank you for the super chat. Molly, you need to progress after beating story mode. I went from story to Padawan tonight. On New Jedi Plus 4 now, so you're on your 4th playthrough, dang, and you still have uncollected seeds.
Yeah, see, like, I don't really play video games so that I can play them again, but harder. That's not my prerogative.
I did that. I played it on Jedi Knight, and then I was like, it's Grandmaster time. And, you know, I almost broke the controller a couple times.
I would do this again in, like, the same difficulty, just because it was fun. But it's like, it reminds me of when Mario Maker came out, and people were doing these ridiculously hard levels, and I was finding levels that were just pure fun and enjoyment, and I was like, this is great.
But that's gaming.
This is
You can
all
do
I
whatever
need.
you want. I think this was as you were starting the big teleport sequence, but Reefton in all caps said, "Okay, stay calm, everyone," which seems like the antithesis of calm.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Where am I going?
That's your ultimate goal. You're kind of exploring something you don't have to explore right now.
Oh, okay. Is this like a castle? What is this?
It's a big puzzle. It's a map-wide puzzle.
Oh, boy.
It was really neat. I think that's how you get Eno Cordova's lightsaber, which you technically already have.
Oh, wait. Am I supposed to ride on those guys? Can I?
Mm-hmm.
Can I get on?
Comfortable back there?
It is acceptable.
I'll say this. The puzzles and stuff,
Easy does it.
exploring, I do more of that stuff if I'm just playing a video game and not live streaming it. I want to, like, get through the story of this because we're streaming. Otherwise, I might go in there and try the puzzle.
The
Look at
Spambles,
those
they look like they're
guys.
dancing out there.
Synchronized jumping.
Darth Nicholas, thank you for another very generous super chat. I'm pretty sure I heard you mention Die Another Day. Did you know the director for that Bond movie directed Tim Morrison's breakout movie, Once Were Warriors? Have you seen it? Classic New Zealand film and great hard-edged drama. No, I've not seen that. Sounds good though.
Come on!
Oops. Just parallel park you here. How do I get off? There we go. Nope. Get off.
Just jumped right back on it.
Need to
Sorry,
center
Spammel.
myself.
Oh, I'll have to look into that, Darth Nicholas.
Ready, Cal?
Ready.
Sean, thanks for the member chat here. Loved watching that drill sequence. You killed it. Since it came up, do you have any Dragon Con specific tips?
Hydrate.
Yep. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. 'Cause
Hydrate. Keep hand sanitizer on you at all times.
you will be, assuming you come, or anyone who's coming, you're going to be in Atlanta in the middle of summer. It's going to be very hot and humid, and you might be cosplaying, and that might make it even more hot. And also, Dragon Con is a constant giant
I will be in
party.
the archive.
So you want to hydrate for multiple reasons.
Also eat. Like, make sure you don't go all day without eating, because if you're planning on drinking, even if you're not planning on drinking, like, you will exhaust yourself, because there's so much to look at, and there's so much people watching and panels. Like, there's so much to do. It's a lot. So, gotta make sure.
I would say
Take care of yourself.
Yeah, like when the schedule comes out, which is still probably a few weeks away. When the schedule comes out, just favorite everything that looks interesting to you, but no, you're not going to make it to everything.
I guess I can't open this.
There are, no, I don't think so yet. There are tons of panels, and there's a Star Wars track, so you can go to a Star Wars track like every hour for the entire weekend. And then there are also like Star Trek, Middle Earth, just standard American sci-fi, standard American fantasy. Like, there are so many different panels you can go to. So no, you're not going to do all of it, but also set aside time to just chill and people watch, because the cosplay at Dragon Con is next level.
Yeah. The parade is every year on Saturday, but like we usually don't make it to the parade because we would have been up super late the night before. And we've seen the parade 1,000 times.
Yeah. The author panel, the Star Wars author panel, is always fun to go to. It's like Dragon Con is not a place for
I don't know where I'm going.
I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map.
What?
I'm
I'm
just
the
singing.
map.
I'm singing the map song.
I mean, I know I have to go down somewhere.
That's an elevator.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like a place to go and get news the way Star Wars Celebration or Comic-Con is. It's just a place for fans to go nerd out together and celebrate the things they love. So everything is fan run. Just like, it's like a giant spiral staircase.
Oh, I have to go up.
Uh-huh.
I thought I just came from up. Oh, I did. I just had to go further up. Oh! I know what these are. Is this a puzzle I don't need to do?
You don't have to, but it is a puzzle, and I've already unlocked what's in the puzzle, so...
What is it?
I forget. A cosmetic?
Nice.
Maddie says he'd love to see you do a Metal Gear Solid playthrough. That would be fun, because it's very stealthy.
Oh, stealth.
It's a stealth
Oh,
game,
I'm
yeah.
bad at stealth.
That's why I think it would be fun to watch. And they're all coming out on the Switch.
I am no bueno at stealth. I tried playing Last of Us, and it was too hard because of how stealthy I had to be. Who are you?
She's like a shop.
Hail, Jedi Knight. I am called Sister Task.
I'm Cal.
Word of your arrival has spread quickly, noble one.
Ice, thanks for the
Master Junda holds you in
member
high
message.
esteem.
Definitely my favorite
Zero
part of the
and I
game.
have
What a
been through a lot
fantastic
together.
sequence. My jaw was on the floor the whole time. It
Jeddah
never
is
gets old.
brimming with lost
Fire.
artifacts
And the
related to
message
your
is green,
order,
so
among other
it
traditions.
all looks very Night Sister.
Should you happen upon any scrolls or other objects of interest, I
We
would
just
gladly
watched the
exchange
Star
some
Wars Rebels
treasures
Season
I've
3
unearthed
episode
for
Visions and Voices
you know
that
that
has...
That show's so freaking good. I
Night
won't
Sisters
stop
in it.
talking about it.
Noble one.
We're really enjoying our Rebels rewatch. We're a little over halfway through Season 3 now.
It's crazy that, like, I feel like after seeing Andor, which Andor was great, and Obi-Wan, Book of Boba Fett, Mando Season 3, we go back to Rebels, and I'm like, why is this so much better than any of that garbage? You know what I mean.
Yeah, you're just saying that it's one of your top tier Star Wars things.
Wasn't it nominated for an Emmy
Probably.
or something? I don't know. I don't know if it's better than Andor, but like for the kind of show that it is, it's like fun and kind of silly. It's just like everything that I want in a Star Wars show.
It's got great characters. It's very pulpy. Matches emotion, or balances emotion and action and just humor. I think it's great too. I'm really enjoying the rewatch. I also think it's interesting that like Andor and Star Wars Rebels explore very similar themes.
Yeah.
I mean, I would prefer Andor over Rebels, but I get what you're saying.
I just like the heart of Star Wars for me, I feel like is Jedi. So the fact that there are no Jedi related things in Andor, I think just puts it a little sliver below something that has Jedi in it.
That's fair.
You guys, you should have seen what I just did.
Did anyone see that? Marin, did you tell them?
Sorry for calling that other stuff garbage. It's not garbage.
I know what you mean.
He gave his life for this. I'm sorry.
I just
know you did your
didn't
best.
realize how much I would enjoy
Vampire.
rewatching Rebels, and I'm sad that I hadn't done it again. till now.
Honestly, like, yeah, I was looking forward to rewatching it, but I am enjoying the rewatch even more than I thought I would.
No. But you may have, Cal. Bode and I were able to find some interesting data in the archives.
Let's show them what we dug up.
Centuries ago, the Republic established the colony on Kobold to study a stellar anomaly known as the Abyss. Santari Kree led the research team.
That Z with him.
Early attempts to navigate the Abyss ended in disaster. The Republic was on the verge of abandoning the project.
And then guess who
Samuel, I can
volunteered to
see
fly
what you're
alone
saying, that like
because
some of the
planet on the
Rebels
other side.
episodes can feel
Dagon.
a little repetitive with
Using
lots
the
of
data
rescue
released
episodes.
voyage,
It's
Kree
interesting
invented the Abyss
going back
compass
to a
to
show
guide
that was
others
like made
safely
for
to Tenno.
The Republic
television,
established a settlement.
where it
Jedi
is,
built a temple.
they are like,
It was coming out weekly.
it's coming out weekly, which streaming does too, but it's also like you have to make
I saw them too. But
22
how'd they get across
episodes,
the Abyss?
and they
There's
all
a
have to
stone
be
compass.
22 minutes,
Don't worry, we
and
won't be so
there
careless.
have to be
Overwhelmed, the
commercial
Republic
breaks
abandoned
at these
Tenno,
specific points.
and the Jedi Council ordered Kree
It's interesting to
destroy the
just
compass.
travel back in
That
time
terror
basically
against
to that
and
format,
rebellion
because we
for
haven't
them.
had cable in
That is a Gendai.
a long
They do
time.
not often ally with
Yeah.
other
We haven't
species.
watched
Looks like Ray visited
TV
William
on
Dagan
TV
for
in
a lot longer
forever,
than we
so
And like for the amount of main
Orders sent
characters
Jedi
that are
to
in
secure the
Rebels,
compasses.
it's not easy to
Dagon murders them over it.
have the show
Jedi
feel consistent
killing other
and like have it have a good
But
flow when you have to like
Centauri
jump
said that
from character to
Dagon was
character
the
and
hit
like
Maybe
show how they're
he
all
is the young
progressing.
Jedi.
Sometimes
Despite my
a character
efforts, those
will
compasses
have
you brought
more of a
were
dedicated
beyond
show to
reason.
them.
and
However,
watching it,
records
binging it
indicate
like we
that
are
3
now.
were unaccounted for.
I remember we got
Saying
to
one might still be out
the
there.
Iron
Yes,
Squadron
and
episode
Dagon's
last
funny
night,
to
I
look
think,
for it.
and I remember really disliking
you
that
to stay in
episode when it
Hellbus,
first
but-
came on.
I recognize that.
I
name.
liked it a lot more this time. I was like, okay, I was too harsh on you. Like, I could see what they were saying,
That
and part of that
planet
is
will be a haven
just
to those who
his
stand against the
uh,
Empire.
what?
So you
Oh
coming
my
with
god!
us?
Like season 1 came out
I mean,
in
Grease can make room on
2014,
Mantis. For
so
all
that
of them.
was.
No.
I think season 3 was in 2016. It's been 7 years,
This
so
place
I'm
needs me.
I'm more mature in how I talk about stuff. First of all, but still, I was like expecting to not
I'm
enjoy
sorry,
the
my
episode, and I
Have
was
you-
like, I get it. I
have
like
you
it now.
my place is
matured?
on
I have
Jedi
matured.
Sea. Let me prepare data sticks so you'll have access to our research wherever
This might be a
your journey
good
takes
stopping
you.
Yeah.
point.
I was gonna let the
Let me guess. You're staying too.
Molly only had about an hour to
When we
stream
first
tonight,
met, I
but
thought that
I
what
was
we
like,
shared was
it's okay. You're gonna make it through the Marin
Unique.
thing.
We have to
And-
pack.
survivors.
yeah.
Fighting together.
I know
against
we
the
also
Empire
have-
who took our families.
Some more super chats to get through, so
Helped me realize I wasn't alone.
don't worry. I
Oh.
see them.
I'll play through
As
those.
did you. But there is a galaxy
Even if it's
full of
just me
people who
flirting
have
with
suffered
Marin
as we
for
have.
20 minutes.
It's as you said. Perhaps you have found a sanctuary for them.
Perhaps. If we can get to it.
I will join you. Besides, it's been far too long since I've made Grease's hair stand on end.
And that was another point where I was just like,
See you back
yay,
on the
she's
Mantis
coming
next,
with
sister."
us.
I need to get my Marin cosplay together and see if that's actually gonna work.
You have a month and like 2 weeks,
God,
6 weeks or so.
that's
Uh,
not very long.
Darth Nicholas, thank you for the next 2 super chats. I can see Chris McQuarrie directing a crazy action-packed Star Wars spy movie along the lines of John Ostrander's
This is
Star
a
Wars comic
smart
series
operation
Agents
since
of
put
the
together.
Empire featuring
Why do
the
you say
Imperial
that?
James Bond J.
All this
Henry
rock?
Ross.
Natural
On the other
shooting
hand,
against
I would
sensors.
most like to see
And if
the
anyone
other
makes it
Christopher
past all that, the Anchorites have
Nolan
plenty of hollow
direct a
bolts to throw
grittier
at
and
them.
slower Star Wars spy movie
You
along
can
the
see how
lines
Sears
of
managed to
Casino
evade the
Royale
Empire
and
for so
Andor.
long.
Yeah,
Makes her
that
own
would
life.
be a fun
Keeping
kind
so
of
much of her power held
film.
back to
Like
achieve a
Solo
larger
kind of
goal.
touched on
Yeah.
the card playing
There's
aspect,
definitely more
but
to her than meets
Casino
the eye.
Royale and Star
You two
Wars would
have
be
that in
super
common.
fun. I would be up for anything they wanted to do. And yeah, I love if Chris McQuarrie, actually either of
I'm
them,
curious
because
to hear what you make
Chris
of
Nolan-
Dragon's history.
Got really up close
Dragon
to me.
felt like
Sorry.
his
You
life
scared
form
me.
was being threatened.
both of them
Obsession led him astray.
have done some really cool, just
Sounds all
giant
too familiar.
practical stunts,
What do
and
you
I
mean?
like that.
You may recall that I
So
had
I'd love
vision
to see
foretelling
them
the fall
handle
of the
something
Order.
like that
The
in Star
Council.
Wars.
Well, let's just say that my warnings fell on deaf ears. In my arrogance, I felt
Ice, thanks for
betrayed.
another super chat.
You were
I
right.
love Cal's stunned
That's
look and
beside
how
the
Beatty
point.
has to tap his shoulder to
I
snap him
allowed
out of
my
it.
wounded
He's
pride
like,
to
hey, lover
cloud
boy,
my
admire her
judgment.
later. Right now we need to
Purge
move as the
began,
giant
I
drill
was still
approaches. It
searching
makes me
to
laugh
prove
every
that
time.
my
Amazing
vision
scene.
was true. Instead
Agreed.
of being there to support Seer,
And Rebels
I
is the
repelled
best Star
her.
Wars content to come out since Disney bought the franchise. Fantastic characters, great themes, great story, and just a lot to love. Wow, like a lot of love for Rebels. We're like I said, halfway through season 3. We have recorded our episodes about season 1 and season 2. Next week we'll probably do season 3. I think we're actually gonna finish the Rebels rewatch before
I didn't mean
Ahsoka
to
comes out.
Put a beacon on there. Yeah.
we were we failed when it came to Clone Wars, but this time we've got it.
Oh, it's this again. I was like,
I
oh.
always forgot to. Sheev the Wise, thank you for the super chat. On my channel, we call Rebels a big Star Wars hug. It's the best. Think Ghost Crew Thrawn could show up in Andor Season 2. With Gilroy, it's a long shot, maybe. I think that seeing some Rebels characters is a possibility.
Hi, friend.
It kind of depends
you
on just
are.
what
Candace
Andor
is
is
tuned
up
to
to.
perfection
But
and
I also
ready to
remember
go.
thinking Cassian was going to appear
Back
in
to
Rebels,
Kobo.
and it never
Turns out we
happened.
need a special compass to navigate
So
the abyss.
he must have been off doing his own thing,
Okay,
but
sure. Whatever you say.
I bet if he's at the
Oh,
Yavin
right.
base,
Marin's
the
coming
Ghost
along.
or Chopper
Wait,
could
what?
roll through a
Marin's
scene.
joining us? Why didn't you
God, that
tell
would be
me?
fun.
I could've
Chopper
cleaned
and
out the place.
K2SO
Oh,
interacting
this
would be
perfect.
a joy.
I
So
bet they would love each other. They'd find a way to high five.
I think that would be fun. I would certainly welcome it, but I'll be interested to see how Gilroy balances the more pulpy things, which I think he's gonna have to.
Marin
As
said she was coming with me, right?
yeah, I think you can just go.
Where is she? I was gonna just like mess with my appearance until
Okay.
we were done, because I don't want to go too much further.
Nicholas, thank you for another super
Understanding
chat.
the modifier.
What is one thing you wanted to see more of in Rebels, and one thing you wished you got to see in Rebels? Well, I kind of inadvertently answered that, but I did want to see some stronger connections to Rogue One, I guess. But rewatching it, I'm like, they did great. Like, I kind of thought that the series would end with the Battle of Scarif, but I understand why it ended at Lothal.
Mm-hmm.
And it still feels like this big important thing that, hey, we destroyed the TIE Defender program and we took Thrawn off of the board. they had their own big victory. Those characters and specific rebels still accomplished something big. Is there anything you wanted to see more of in Rebels?
Ahsoka?
I was gonna say that too.
Maybe?
I kind of forgot how little Ahsoka is actually in season 2.
Maybe more of what was going on in the Senate, because we see Bail a few times here and there, and he's like, I don't know if the Senate will go with this, and I'm curious what they're up to and what Mon Mothma's up to.
And now it'll be interesting that we're probably going to see that in Andor.
Yeah.
And then we can do another Rebels rewatch. Ice, thanks for our next super chat. I've loved everything that's come out of Star Wars TV except for one series, but for me, nothing has topped Rebels, and I'm so happy it's finally getting resolved. It's like, I think it resolved perfectly fine. I think that's how Filoni wanted it to end, and why he was like, he even said so at Celebration. He's like, I want to make sure that I end this show on my terms, because at the time
His hair looks like Ron Weasley's hair.
He was like, I know what it's like to not be able to do that with the Clone Wars. So I think it ended the way he wanted, but now to get a continuation of some of those characters' stories, find out what happened after the fact, I think that's great.
Oops.
And Darth Nicholas, thank you for our last super chat of the stream. As much as I enjoyed Sabine's arc, I wish Rebels had the courage to kill off her mother and brother. That, to me, would have strengthened the emotional impact of her arc. If they made Rebels today on Disney+, things might be different. Well, we're going to have to wait and see what actually did happen to her family. Like, I do remember when they had that cliffhanger of, like, her family was shot by the weapon that she created, and then immediately in the next episode they were like, actually, we were the only survivors. Like, I do get what you're saying, but it's very possible that that story did not have a happy ending, considering what we know from The Mandalorian and the Purge and all that.
I'm making sexy Cal.
Mm-hmm.
Don't mind me.
He's got to keep up with Marin.
Yeah.
Now that she's around, he's like, oh gosh, gotta get rid of my man bun.
Gotta clean myself up.
Elo Asti, thank you for a super chat. Who would you rather have as a sidekick, Short Round, Omega, or Little Leia?
Ooh.
I think Omega.
I might say Little Leia, but yeah, Omega's a good one too.
Little Leia, I think, would be too chaotic for me to handle. Omega is a little chaotic, but I think she'd be a little more willing to work with me.
Sure.
Leia's gonna do what Leia wants to do.
Leia's gonna do Leia.
Uh-huh. And Holly Edwards, thank you for a non-Star Wars related super chat, but that's okay. Not Star Wars related, but what's your biggest piece of marriage advice? I'm getting married soon.
Ooh.
Congratulations.
Congrats. Play video games together.
I mean, it is fun. I'm
gonna see what you say.
I would just do things together. Whether it's video games or cooking or...
Cooking together is fun.
Yeah.
Like, try not to have just one person in charge of the cooking, quote unquote, because if you do it together, then if you mess it up, it's both your faults.
That's true. Although I'm always standing in the way of wherever
always
Mollie
in the
needs
way.
to go. I'm just hanging around.
always in the way.
You always need things where I'm standing. That's not my fault.
How do I zoom out now that I've picked an outfit? There we go. What do we think?
You changed his hair again, but
Oh, shoot.
I like it.
There we go.
Sexy Cal achieved. I guess...
Are you still thinking of marriage
Yeah, I'm
advice?
still thinking of advice. I mean, just communication in general, but that's good for every relationship of every kind.
Get rid
But
of
it's-
your ego. Get rid of any embarrassments. Like, just be completely honest with each other. And
I've seen this online, but when you're in an argument, don't view it as you versus the other person. View it as like both of you versus the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Did we do good?
I think so. That's a good start. Go on date nights. Schedule like a date night at least once a month, so you can just, you don't let a busy life take over the relationship, and make sure to like get out and just do stuff. Get away from the computer. Go touch grass, if you will.
Or sand if you're on Jedi.
Or sand, or water, whatever you feel
Whatever
like.
planet you're on.
Grease. Look at my arms.
Check me out. Nothing to say? And Darth Nicholas sent in one more super chat. Thank you. Was Dave Filoni originally going to include Ahsoka, Rex, Wolf, Hondo, Maul, and Thrawn in Rebels? Or was that his way of attracting a larger, more mature audience? Mature. It just seems to be his MO. I think he probably planned on it, but the same way The Mandalorian starts more focused on new characters, and then in season 2, everything expands. I think that's what Filoni was going for. And I think that tracks as part of a plan, since Ahsoka comes in at the end of season 1.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he knew what he was doing and what he wanted to do.
Oh, I figured out how they are going to find Ezra.
That's true.
If anyone cares to know.
If you're right, I mean, I think it'll be amazing if you're right, but I'm also like, that'll be another just reason to be like, why did they wait so long? But
Well,
I do like it.
I think the thing with this theory is that, like, because they used the Purrgil to, like, take them off wherever, that it got a little bit messed up. But anyways, one of the episodes we just watched was when they track Ezra going with Maul to Dathomir. And I was like, he probably still has that tracker on his little wrist thing.
Kanan
and
gets Sabine to install a tracker on Ezra's wrist comm.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, if that's still on there, they just kept tabs on him forever.
But wouldn't it be crazy if they were like, oh yeah, he wasn't gone for long. Him and Thrawn came back, but Thrawn's just had him as a prisoner this whole time.
Or what if they realize, like, that's like 9 years after he went missing, and Sabine one day is going to be like, oh my god, he's wearing a tracker. And she's going to fly. It'll be like
ah.
immediately find him, and he's going to be like, why did it take so long? She's like, just forgot I was tracking you. Look, there were 2 Death Stars. There was a lot going on.
A lot's happened.
Yeah, you missed a lot. But we're
So,
going to wrap it up.
I figured it out. You're welcome.
You figured it out. We're going to wrap up today's stream. We're not going to be able to do a LEGO stream on Thursday because we're going to Comic-Con. And then
We'll be at Comic-Con.
we'll be at Comic-Con this weekend.
It's crazy because this is our first Comic-Con, and it's going to be so completely different from any other Comic-Con this year, but
That's
fine.
fine with me. And then next Tuesday, we will be back here.
Yes.
Should be a normal week for streaming. We'll do a gaming stream. We'll do a LEGO stream. A month after Indiana Jones 5 came out. We're going to finish the Indiana Jones set. But
Oh, we can give you guys a sneak preview of what we're going to be doing in October. I got my Hocus Pocus Lego house. Yay, spooky season. I'm so excited to build this.
Yeah, you're going to build the whole thing, and I'm just going to chill. And then I'll talk to chat.
I'm gonna ruin my nails trying to build this whole thing. That's okay.
We're gonna go cook and pack and do other preparations. But thank you all for hanging out with us and asking your questions and
Thanks
cheering
for
on Mollie.
giving me the strength to do that run in one whole go.
You did great. But thank you all. We'll see you next week. May the Force